Alright, my beautiful girl, sit down, breathe, and let your Russian big sister tell you the truth you are scared to admit. And before anything, no panicking, but subscribe, hit the notification bell, and check description, because coaching is open. And listen to me, I made stupid mistake with price. Somehow my brain pressed wrong number, and coaching showed up as $1,500. I don't know how, maybe ghost, maybe cat, maybe I need sleep. But it is not $1,500. Starts at $30. So don't be scared, okay? I am not trying to buy new Lambo on your suffering. Also, before we start, go to Patreon, because the new video, Why Men Stop Taking You Seriously, is there. And that one will slap you into next week emotionally, but in good way. Now we start. And girl, this intro. Pay attention, because this will explain half your love life. Here is truth that will hit you fast. If you ever had a moment where a man was obsessed with you at first, and then suddenly he acts like he is tired, bored, confused, or like you became optional background furniture, this video is for you. And I know you felt this. 1 minute he is giving you eyes like you hung the moon. Next minute he is treating you like you hung his laundry wrong. Let me tell you something you don't expect. Desire dies when you become too soft, too sweet, too submissive, too early. Yes, I said it. And no, I'm not saying you become dictator with eyeliner. I am saying dominance is attractive because it creates spark, polarity, tension. Submission too early kills desire because there is no challenge, no energy, no flavor. It's like giving man entire cake on first date and then wondering why he is not hungry for dessert. This is the mistake no one tells you about but every woman makes. And today I show you how to stop doing it before you ruin your own dating life. Again. So what will you learn today? Why dominance makes men pursue harder. Why being too agreeable makes him lose interest. And what you must do instead, so he sees you like prize, not pillow. Alright. Now we go deeper. And now I can be funny a little bit, because hook is done. You know what most women do wrong? They meet a man they like and they melt. Completely. Like cheese on hot pancake. 1 second you are independent queen, next second you are like, whatever you want, babe. Yes, babe. Of course, babe. No. Stop. You are not golden retriever. You are woman. And man is not supposed to be your sun and oxygen 5 minutes after meeting. Here's where things shift. Men desire what they respect. And men respect women who have backbone, standards, boundaries, and yes, a little dominance. And when I say dominance, I don't mean yelling or controlling. I mean energy that says, I like you, but I am not losing myself for you. Let me give you little movie moment. Remember Titanic? Jack was crazy about Rose, not because she was submissive little flower who followed everyone. Number. He fell for her when she broke away from family, stood up to people, climbed on rail of ship like badass. She had her own fire. She had dominance in her spirit. And guess what? That fire is what made him chase. If Rose acted like quiet little agreeable doll, Jack would have walked right past her, said nice dress, and moved to next table. Now let me tell you blunt truth. Men lose interest in women who lose themselves. They want feminine energy, but not doormat energy. And yes, pay attention here. Because if you watch my last video, why you're falling for the wrong men, you know this pattern already. You fall for men who like the version of you that has no boundaries, and then you cry when they treat you like backup plan. So after this video, go watch that one. It connects everything. But back to dominance and desire. Here is what most people don't realize. Men are biologically wired to pursue, not to be worshipped, not to be catered to. Pursue. And when you submit too fast, you steal the pursuit. You rob him of the tension, you kill the spark. Let me ask you something. Do you ever notice how when you don't care about some man, he is obsessed? Like suddenly he is Shakespeare writing sonnets at 2 a.m., but the moment you start caring, suddenly he becomes emotionally constipated? Yes, because when you're not invested, you naturally have dominance. You have standards. You say no without fear. You don't rearrange your whole life to fit his schedule. You are self-focused. That energy is sexy. It is attractive. It pulls him in. And then when you like him, you switch. You go into soft little bunny mode, and he senses it instantly. Men smell neediness like sharks smell blood in water. And even good men, lose desire when woman becomes too available too fast. Not because he is bad man, but because polarity disappears. Pay attention here because this part changes everything. Dominance in woman is not about overpowering man. It's about not abandoning yourself. It's about emotional independence. It's about speaking up. It's about not taking crumbs. It's micro things. Saying, no, Thursday doesn't work for me, Friday does. Saying, I'm not doing situationships. Saying, this behavior, not for me. Saying it calmly, without fear of losing him. That's dominance. Another pattern interrupt. A woman who is eager to please is attractive for one night. A woman who is strong but feminine is unforgettable for years. And don't get dramatic. I am not telling you to become Iron Lady with no softness. Russian women, we know balance. Soft, warm, feminine, but also, I will walk away if you try stupid things. That is irresistible combination. Now listen carefully. Submission becomes sexy only when man has earned it, when he has proven consistency, when he has shown respect, when he has shown leadership worth following. Submission before commitment. It kills everything. It tells him he does not have to do anything, and when man does nothing, he feels nothing. That is male psychology. Hold on. Quick interruption. If you watching and thinking, oh my God, this is me, then do me favor. Like the video and subscribe. Do it quick before your brain gets distracted. And also check Patreon because Why Men Stop Taking You Seriously explains this in deeper emotional level. Okay, back. Another truth you don't want to admit. Men fall hardest for women who can tell them no, not in rude way, in grounded way. They want woman who respects herself, enough to put up boundaries. Why? Because her boundaries make him step up. They make him invest. Investment creates attachment. Men attach through work, not through feelings. Let me ask you this. When was last time you told man no? And did you say it confidently? Or did you say it with shaking voice like you were apologizing for existing? Because men can feel that difference, and they react to that difference. Let me give you an example. If man texts you at midnight saying, you up? And you reply instantly with yes, he learns he can reach you any time with no effort. If man texts you at midnight, and you reply next morning, sweet, calm, but distant, hey, was sleeping, what's up? He instantly feels he has to try. That little moment creates spark. That spark is dominance. That spark is tension. That spark keeps desire alive. Now we start wrapping up. But listen, because we are not done. Near the end, I want you to go binge the Big Sister playlist. I made it for girls exactly like you. Girls who are tired of confusion, tired of mixed signals, tired of losing themselves. That playlist will rebuild your mindset from ground up. Before homework, I want you to comment below. Tell me one moment you realized you became too submissive too fast. Maybe with man you liked, maybe with someone who didn't deserve you. I want to read your stories. Now homework. Tonight, I want you to sit down and write two things. First, moments in your past where you abandoned your dominance, where you softened too early, agreed too quickly, or made yourself too available. Second, write what would have happened if you stayed grounded and said no in those moments. This will show you the version of you that men actually fall in love with. Before we finish, listen to me like I'm your older sister braiding your hair. You are not weak, you are not clingy, you are not too much. You are a woman with big heart who just needed someone to teach her how to protect it. You deserve desire that lasts. You deserve man who steps up. You deserve love that doesn't fade when you get close. And you will get it. You are growing. You are learning. You are becoming more confident, more aware, more powerful than you realize. I love you, I am proud of you, and trust me. When you bring back your dominance, your whole dating life will glow like sunrise. Click the link to my coaching program, Your Russian Big Sister. You can choose between these 3 coaching options. I will respond in 2 or 3 days. I won't take longer, and if I do, I give refund. These are the options. And to purchase an email coaching, please click on Ask Me Your Question and fill the required information like name, email, and question. And after you're done, go to the cart, top right, and check out. I will respond in about 2 or 3 days because many are asking for question.